But we're going to begin here at 4:30 with the very latest on a brutal murder that has stunned both seasoned investigators and residents in one quiet Montgomery County community. Action News reporter Bob Brooks live in White Marsh Township with what we know about the mother who was killed in front of her workplace and her accused killer. Bob.
Well, Brian, the suspect and victim, according to police, at one point were involved with each other. Well, back in May, they say that suspect was arrested for strangling this mother. Well, today police say he came here to her place of work to kill her. It happened just behind me in the parking lot of Vector Security. The murder outside of Vector Security in White Marsh Township this morning is described by Montgomery County DA Kevin Steele as one of the most horrific he's ever seen. And he says it's all caught on tape.
I've watched it. It's disturbing.
The DA says it all started just before 2:30 this morning. That's when the victim, a 33-year-old mother now identified as Vector employee Angela Stith, leaves the building for a break and gets into her car. Steele says that's when the suspect, 33-year-old Lawrence Crawley, showed up in a Chevy Avalanche SUV.
He attacks her while she's in the car, breaks the window of the car. She runs.
Next, the surveillance video allegedly shows Crawley pulling out a knife.
He stabbed her to the point where the blade of the knife was in her back during the autopsy.
The DA says once the stabbing began, fellow co-workers from here ran out of the building to try and help. And when they did, he says Crawley allegedly turned his Avalanche into a weapon.
He drove the car over top of her again and again and again. And he crushed her.
And according to the arrest reports from the scene, Crawley would flee in his vehicle westbound on the turnpike. It states, quote, the Avalanche was spotted traveling on the westbound Pennsylvania Turnpike in Somerset County by Pennsylvania State Troopers. As troopers executed a traffic stop and approached the vehicle, Crawley set himself on fire inside of his vehicle.
He was saved and he was taken to the hospital.
Now, the DA also says while he was driving on the turnpike, Crawley was texting his family members, telling them what he had done. And according to his own mother, he called her and said, quote, Mom, I'm sorry, I killed her. I ran over her and I killed her. Now, also, Vector just released a statement. They say moving forward, their main focus now is helping those employees who witnessed this, and most importantly, Stith's family. From reporting live in White Marsh Township, Bob Brooks, Channel 6, Action News. Monica.